Hi everyone, welcome to Shaping Memories and welcome to the Daily Chronicle. So today is November 29th and today is Giving Tuesday, which aims to celebrate and promote charity and generosity. After Black Friday, today encourages people to give back to the world with donations, volunteering time, or any other form of a charitable action. I would like to suggest that all of you make a small donation to Shaping Memories if you can. It would be greatly appreciated. Okay, let's get into our first article. Our first article is Golden Memories. This is something that happened 50 years ago. When I read this, I was like, oh my God. I remember, well, I was only 2 at the time, but I remember growing up with this. So, on this day, 50 years ago, Atari released the arcade game Pong, widely considered the first successful arcade game. By today's standard, the game, an electronic version of ping pong, is simple and perhaps even boring. But in 1972, it was a runaway hit. It definitely was. 4 months later, in 1972, 4 months later, after they introduced it, 4 months later, 10,000 Pong arcade games were scattered across America, and Americans were hungry for this new entertainment of video games. It wasn't long before video games console systems were released that allowed players to enjoy Pong in their own homes. I had the Atari PlayStation. It's not PlayStation. It was the Atari video game set. It was huge, and the cord came out, and and we played Pong. It was very simple, pretty cool. All right, our next article is called Toys of Yesteryear. Playmobil toys were invented by Hans Beck, a cabinet maker by trade, but a visionary when it came to the development of kid toys. Beck believes that toys remain popular due to, now this is a long word, they're very popular. They're these little bitty toys. They're called Playmobils, but they became popular due to Fingerspitzengefühl. It's a huge word. Fingerspitzengefühl, or a special sensitivity in your fingertips. The small figurine fits perfectly in a child's hand and so blend easily into a child's imaginative play. So because they're little and they bend and they move and they're real little, kids, it fits perfectly in their playtime. So that's who invented Playmobil, and that's what he thinks why they're still so popular today. Okay, let's find out what happened on this day many years back. So on this date, November 29th, in 1890, the first Army-Navy football game was played between the U.S. Military Academy and the U.S. Naval Academy. Navy won, 24-0 at West Point. In the history of the contest, Navy has won more games than Army. The 2022 game is scheduled to be played on Saturday, December 10th. So we'll see who wins on that day. Also on this date, in 1929, Lieutenant Richard E. Byrd made the first airplane flight over the South Pole. Byrd and 3 companions flew from their base on the Ross Ice Shelf to the pole and back in 18 hours and 41 minutes. Byrd was promoted to Admiral the next month. All right, here at Shaping Memories, we always celebrate someone's birthday. It could be a musician, singer, artist, mathematician, scientist. We never know, it's somebody. So happy birthday to Billy Strayhorn. He lived from 1915 to 1967. He was an American jazz composer and musician who collaborated with jazz great Duke Ellington for 30 years. Strayhorn met Ellington in 1938 and impressed him by suggesting an alternate arrangement for one of his pieces. The two forged a musical partnership for the ages, each inspiring and sharpening the other. Strayhorn's compositions include Chelsea's Bridge, Lush Life, and Take the A Train, one of the greatest and most popular songs in the jazz canon. He died from cancer in 1967, and his partner Bill Grove at his side. So Duke Ellington has our quote of the day, and it's Duke Ellington's quote on Billy Strayhorn. And his quote is, "He was my right arm, my left arm, all the eyes in the back of my head, my brain waves in my head, and his in mine." So happy birthday to Billy Strayhorn. I want to thank you for joining me for the Daily Chronicle. I hope all of you are staying happy and healthy, and above all, I hope you all stay safe. And if you get a chance today and you would like to donate to Shaping Memories, please go to our website. There is a link for donating. Anything would help, and all of it goes back to daily activities for seniors. Take care.